Once again, everybody, a warm welcome to the Last Chance Saloon. It is day 5 of the Kings World Cup Nations Road to Torino. The first match in Last Chance. 4 more teams left to book their place in the quarterfinals, and we have a cracker. It is Japan against Morocco. The land of the samurai now take on the Atlas Lions in the first Last Chance. Japan beating Italy and therefore knocking out the Azzurri. Morocco defeated by Colombia, but who recovered very well. Thomas Lawrence, we're looking at who will win the match on Twitch. Surprisingly, Japan with a 78% margin, but you don't agree, kind sir?
No, I do not, as we see the Spotify secret card being dealt. As always been known for me, Morocco overwhelming favourites. They took their time to warm up. We were actually really underwhelmed by their performances in their first match against Colombia, but they hit back and in style against Ukraine. We saw the likes of Fouad Nadir really rise to the fore. The Coronador, the Kings League royalty. And for me, he is going to put Japan, excuse the fan words, to the sword, seeing as they are the samurais, but Morocco putting them to the sword today. But Japan do have some big players as well, don't get me wrong, Simon.
Yeah, we can see the Japanese players here, they're ready. Morocco will have weapons of themselves, but a reminder that bougsaa has a 1-match suspension, and Morocco will also start with a player less for 1 minute after minute number 5. Nadia Lua, this man is the star, the Corona de Oro, the Ballon d'Or in Kings League football. The countdown is on. It's the first countdown of day 5. The ball is ready. Everybody's ready. Are you ready, Thomas?
I am ready. I don't know how you say it in Japanese, but I'm ready.
It's time for the lights. These first 5 minutes are always determining. 3 light, 4 light, all lights. Hang on, everyone. Let's go. It is last chance here. The ball has to go backwards. And it is Japan. No, it's Nadir Lua. Nadir Lua. He goes inside, outside, and he scuffs the shot. That's a big, big chance for Morocco, not taken.
Huge chance, and you know, the last time in that first minute he did score against Ukraine, so I fancy him to do it again. As you said, he was one of those disappointing performers in that first match against Colombia. No one expected Japan come forward now, Si. Try their luck.
Yeah, Japan trying to get it, but Nadir Lua's won back the ball, and he's now in a position to race clear.
Here he goes, 1-on-1 again, Si. I fancy him here, I really do.
Yeah, Japanese player trying to show Lua onto his left foot. Morocco looking to start fast, as they should be. That's a brilliant save. And this is what we've been saying in the build-up to this game, that Keisuke Fukaya might just be the best goalkeeper at the Kings World Cup Nations, and that's exactly why.
Well, I think Eduardo Pollo Cortes of USA might disagree, but in terms of the goal stage, why not? He's got a stunner side from distance against Italy, so he's not just about keeping the goals out, and now the keepers can also come out of their box side. Now we're into the second minute of play.
Goalkeeper to Nadir. We've seen different tactics here. Morocco with another shooting chance, and once again it goes wide. Now remind yourselves, cast your memory back to when it was Japan-Italy. Japan seen out these first 5 minutes, and a reminder that when we reach minute 5, Japan will have a 1-man advantage over Morocco. That could be huge. Now, it's Keisuke Fukaya who comes out to try and change things for Japan.
And he's still there, just lurking on the edge of the box. Player free.
Alhamdulillah.
It's worth a shot there. Wasn't bad from Fukaya. We know he's got an eye for goal. They just in net on that occasion lacked that cutting edge, and now Morocco back on the ball. They're so dangerous. They're just so fast, and they like to have the rolling on, rolling off subs. We'll see that beyond the 5th minute mark. Here they go again.
Yeah!
I told you so. I told you so. They're celebrating at home and abroad. Here at this match, but all across the world, it is Morocco fever.
El Capitano.
اش ما يلعبوا سرعه الزي دابا بدينا راه مشاو محاوله ما داروش راه اول محاوله ديالهم هي الزبله كانت عندنا وقعت هو خرجت كورنين
and immediately the Moroccans dancing, making the noise, and we're loving it here in the commentary gantry as well.
تسحب لي زبله
It's like being in Marrakech, it really is, or Casablanca. Great film, by the way.
Ooh, big save.
Huge moment. Just stuck out a glove. It's really positive from Japan, though, to hit back right away. They've got a corner as well. Keep an eye on the keeper. Keep an eye on the keeper.
اما ولاو 5 ضد 5.
Oh, lovely stuff from Fouad that way. So good.
And he's got the free kick as well, yeah.
راك ورا عندنا.
We managed to bump into him earlier as well. You could just see the concentration etched across his face. He means business. The man who plays in the Kings League Spain, very much like Nadir with Porcinos. Nadir on that far side, just keep an eye on him as well. Here he is, Fouad, another star performer in their last match. And they just...
Listen to this. Listen to this noise. Sorry to silence you there, Thomas.
No, it was worthwhile. It's incredible the passion they bring. And they're also outside of this matter, outside the ground as well. Tame from Nadir, tame on that occasion. But we know he's just warming up, he's just warming up. He's just warming up, is Nadir. As we now go towards the 4th minute. What can Japan do here? Kaya, a real important figure for them, building out from the back. Now it's down to those outfield players and conjure up something. As you said, Si, they beat Italy, so they cannot be underestimated. That was all in white. Now they've got that famous blue jersey, the Samurais, land of the rising sun. Soledad.
And a reminder, if you can see it, there's only one Japanese player who's getting ready there to come on in the next 25 seconds, and that is because bougsaa, who is suspended for disciplinary reasons, also costing his team a minute with a man down. So Japan keeping the ball, but now in the next 10 seconds and in the following minute is potentially where they can exploit that deficit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good point, Si. Really well reminded, that numerical advantage, you know how important it is, the space. Look, already on that far side. And on this side as well, so yeah, it's going to be just probably to weather this storm, then to hang on for this minute or so. Keep an eye on Japan, though. Really positive this play, indeed.
They can take this thing out of the game there. Nadir gets the ball. The Moroccans in red and green, Japan opting not to press, but he's just going to run down the clock here, Nadir. I'm surprised this by Japan. Japan, press on, let's go.
Yeah, needs to be a bit hungrier there. A bit more like this. This is more like it.
You've got the extra man to crowd him out, and there you go. Immediately, Junichi's next to us, a man possessed.
And he did net his last penalty in that narrow loss to Argentina. Argentina on the sides marching on already, side to the quarterfinals in their first 2 games against Spain, and of course, we just mentioned Japan. Morocco, meanwhile, it's a last chance for them after losing and winning one. That's a great ball, great ball.
Not as great of a cross or shot.
No, it was a shot. Maybe he's just trying to give it to his fellow countrymen in the stands, give them a chance to get on the ball. We still haven't got a chance to have a kick about on that incredible pitch. It's so inviting. I want to play.
To give us the ball.
Yo quiero jugar.
ما جاش معاهم بوصوفه مشوقه ولا شي حاجه.
Our producer has declined to give us the ball.
لا راه كاين لي شوز مو.
Said you would be a menace to the public.
Well, I would, especially with my 2 left feet. But anyway, let's focus back to players who can play.
Because we have to say that, you know, first positive for
ما
Morocco,
تخربوا
they
جابوا
haven't
بوصوفه.
conceded yet. They've weathered the early storm, which wasn't really a storm from Japan. That'll be disappointing, and now it's given away straight to Fouad. Fouad with a bit of room. Fouad driving. Fouad's lost it.
Yeah, misunderstanding there for Fouad.
I think Japanese pragmatism in this game is going to have to give way to a little bit more of a Japanese thunderstorm. They're going to need it against Morocco. Run out of play there by the captain.
Yeah, his goal that splits the 2 teams. And now we have another player on for Morocco. They really do this really well, rolling on, rolling off. They like to get everybody involved and keep everybody fresh. Look, Nadir's off, for example, for the minute. A player that really, when he's on the pitch, he gives his all, so he needs that little quick energy break. Maybe have a quick Red Bull as well. Why not? Not that he needs it.
It's about managing the efforts, isn't it? As Japan Was that handball? It's not given yet.
It's Nakamura, I think, who made a bit of history the other day, signed the first ever scorer in the Kings World Cup Nations, in the opening goal in the inaugural match against Italy. Here he is. He's got experience in Italy, the one-time Regina man in Calabria, beautiful part of Italy. Here he is. One of my favourite parts of Italy. I'm not
yes,
biased,
but you're not objective, are you?
No, but I am biased, of course.
For anyone who doesn't know, Thomas Lawrence's wife is from the lovely region of Calabria.
Exactly, that's the reason I was also
Spicy pasta.
Otherwise, she would divorce me if I didn't say that. Very spicy.
Itsuki.
Like this contest so far.
Japan dominating a lot of the ball. In between the lines as the men in blue look for a way to extinguish the red fire. Japan holding on to it. Morocco not doing much to counter. Still Japan. This is where the individual quality is so important in Kings League.
Yeah, can really make the difference, open up a defence, give you that half a yard for a shot or a defence splitting pass. But it's not just about the technical side, also the strategy will come into it in the second half side with the secret Spotify cards. Who knows what these sides have been dealt with? I know you love the Joker cards. Or was it the suspension? I can't remember your favourite one.
Oh, I love the suspension, me. The ability to take off your star players, absolutely fantastic.
Imagine if you could do that in Serie A or the Champions League, that would be impressive.
Who would you take off?
For this?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if I was Morocco, I'd take off Nakamura. And I'm, again, a little bit biased, but he's also played for Celtic as well, not just, of course, for Regina, the former Japan international. Do you know, he was nicknamed the Badger of the Rising Sun during his time. But we also want to thank one of our many sponsors, Spotify. If you need a motivational players for the new year, go check the Kings World Cup Nations players made by your favourite players and streamers.
That is some ball control. Here's Elmalki, he's already scored. Have a go. Tripped, yes.
Do you think yellow or no? No. Because the other day, there was very rarely a card shown. The referees tried, and the 2 days we were commentating together, the referees tried to keep it flowing, and I think that's good. And we like that, don't we? Like crunchy challenges in this tasty.
We do like that, we do like that. And I have to say, we are English as well, so our threshold for a foul is probably a little bit different.
لا كان تيلعب هو ديما تيلعب تيدخل هو داك الصلاح دايرينهم دفاع هذوك هما شادين لينا الدفاع في اي ماتش ما تيخرجش هذا الراقي ولا
He's got his hands together. He's a bit concerned here, the Japan president, and he's every right to be concerned. Let's see what happens here, Sai.
It's Iraqi again. Iraqi right to the wall.
Wow! Whoa! He'll fill that one. A few bruises tomorrow.
You can tell that he's a muscly man because that would have sent me flying.
Wow, absolutely. Wow, we've got thousands and thousands tuned in, following us. Any questions, please send them through Twitch, X, YouTube. We are here. We love the interaction. As that's given away, Nakamura might be able to race away here, the number 74.
Yeah, just to touch upon that, Thomas, an unbelievable and whopping 1,072,000 people tuning in for this first game between Morocco and Japan. Match one of the 4 last chance games. Brilliant skill, but one back. This is where the Moroccans are really lively.
Yeah. They're so good. They're just the intensity they bring, the energy they bring. I just love watching Morocco, which is why, please, any Japanese fans, please forgive me, but I just can't see them beating Morocco. If I'm wrong, of course, I'll eat my hat. I don't have a hat with me, it's in the car, but I'll eat my hat if I'm wrong, of course. But just the way they play Morocco and the experience they got, those two players, Fouad and Nadir, but not just him, of course, not just him.
Might be another chance here for the Atlas Lions. Scuff shot which goes wide. A reminder that the winner of this game will take on the USA.
We've got the USA president to our left, if I'm not mistaken. Cash, he was part of the draw earlier with Piqué. Gerard Piqué was in the house. He gave us a little wave as well. We said, "You're the man," and he acknowledged us. It was brilliant, and the Moroccan supporters to the right also were plenty of chance for the great Gerard Piqué from a Barca man, Spain, and of course a brief spell with Manchester United. Manchester. Big shout out to the Red Devils.
That's a free kick as well. Interesting one for Japan within shooting range. Now, what we've seen is throughout the competition so far as well is that the teams who try their luck, the teams who have a go from distance, tend to be rewarded. We saw it with Luis Sanchez with Argentina. We saw it with Fukaya earlier on.
Match one,
We saw it with Argentina's goal against Japan themselves. Can Japan do it here?
Doesn't look like
There
it.
you go. You waste the opportunity. Strange. Nadir Luaz back on the pitch.
Yeah, it's what I always say as well. Just have a crack at it. You can take a deflection. You can go anywhere. You can go to, or the keeper can maybe spill it, and then you've got someone to follow up effort. Why not? I just think you've got to have a go. And as we approach the 18-minute mark, they've got to have a go. Reminder, the 18 mark, the roll of the dice, the red ball roll of the dice, which can shake things up, change things. They can, of course, play a presidential penalty in the first half, but we've seen tendencies to do it in the second half side, which makes sense as well. Keep it tight in the first period and conservative approach.
Naka starting to pull the strings for Japan. Japan who have lost the ball.
There he is, badge of rising sun. That's what he was nicknamed by the Regina supporters. Also my brother-in-law, Andrea. Big shout out to him. He's a huge Regina fan, and big fan of Naka. One of the several cult figures in the 2000s in Serie A. Not the only Japanese player to starred in the Italian top flight. Nagatomo comes to mind. Keisuke Honda, just a couple that spring, and the Roma players. Nakata, I don't even pronounce it. Anyway, I digress.
Parma supporters will be celebrating a new Japanese hero in the shape of Zion Suzuki, who yesterday almost single-handedly kept out your Torino, my good man.
Oh, I love Torino, I love the history, I love the colours of the Granata. We're taking on actually Juventus in the derby, and a shout out to Juventus and their stadium, which is hosting the final 12th of January.
Nadir, thinking about it. Managed to get the ball across. Now's Iraqi.
ما دارش هذيك الدورة ثقيلة هذا الدور.
That's a lovely ball!
Oh,
brilliant! Superb from the Corona de Oro, but even better was the pass.
The Corona de Oro caps it off. But what about the assist, as you said? It was a delicious, delicioso. Gorgeous ball in. And who else but him? Who else but him, side?
لا دابا هما غاديين
And it is
التشكيلة
now
كاملة
2-0 to Morocco.
واللي شونجمون بوفيقا معاهم في الحالة صافي هذا الدري كيلعب راه ما واحد بيت ديال آخر ماتش أوكرانيا آخر بيت باش دا الجول كذا أحسن بيت ديال زوين أحسن بيت
I love it.
هذا الدري شنو تيدير في يوتيوب ولا هذاك تمشي كورة يكون شي واحد كيلعب واحد ضد واحد وبرا قد يوقف كيبقى يدري ليه ويمشي ماركو كيبقى يلعب عليه واحد ضد كورة دابا نوريك واحد كيفاش يدير
All inside, thumbs up from the number 7, but they need more. I remember just one save so far from the Moroccan keeper. It was a good one. That's about it. The rest of the action all at the other end of the pitch.
This has been a big problem here for Japan, taking too many chances on. We know that they like to stay regimented, nice and tight, but Morocco got the individual quality to unlock their defences. This is one of them. Fuad, who was fouled again.
Yeah, the USA will be worried on this evidence, watching Morocco in that quarter-final, one of several mouth-watering quarter-finals which we cannot wait and will be involved, both you and I, and of course, Mr. Patrick Kendrick. Big shout out to him. I know he's following us right now, and massive Kings League fan himself, very much like us. Nice play by Nadir as always, spreading out wide.
Yeah, Morocco keeping the ball nicely. Japan at the moment can't lay a foot on them, chasing shadows. Moroccan crowd noisy, but not the noisiest we've seen them.
No, I was going to say, by their standards, it's relatively quite by their standards. And by the way, with that goal, it's now 5-4 Nadir in the competition, just like Obed Martinez, who I absolutely adore, and Kelvin Oliveira, that Patrick absolutely adores. So that leaves you, with Nadir then. You're Nadir, I'm Martinez, and Patrick and Kelvin Oliveira.
I'm not sure I am Nadir, you know.
No? Off what?
I do like my Colombian players.
Fair enough.
They've been very, very good, the Colombians.
Be Denilson then, how's that?
And I'm also very partial to Keisuke Fukaya.
Oh, I like it. Oh, and Puyo Cortés, the American keeper.
Morocco threatening the third. Shooting chance. Just why, but still Morocco the ones asking all the questions, Thomas.
Yeah, no, Toba, that worth a go as we go towards now in the final 10 seconds, the 18-minute mark. We're going to have the roll of the dice. It's coming from the Italian presidents in this half-time break, or before the half-time break, should I say, the roll of the dice break. This energy break side, energized by Red Bull. It's Manuso Frenesi to roll the dice in this first match. The Italian presidents, unfortunately for them, their team is already out.
علاش؟ واحد ضد واحد سخايبه، علاش واحد تيتيري وواحد كيعطيك بالجوج، ما يعطيكش بيدو. تيتيري من نص التيران، ما يتيريش من بيلات.
Yeah, could be.
Morocco dangerous in the 1v1, and then it's going to be a 2v2 with goalkeeper.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what Junichi thinks about that one and the Moroccan entourage either. A little sympathy. Red Bull, why not during this energy break? Energized by Red Bull. Sponsors we've had ours as well. Head off, kick off there, the Adidas match ball at Sunny. Also, yeah, 2v2, obviously, just to be clarified, we mean 2 players on the pitch, but 1 outfield player and 1 keeper. And of course, we look keeping on the side, so ready to come on as well on the touch. Nice.
I think these are 2 very important minutes for Japan now, Thomas. They've got to score at least 1. Iraqi's the man who's out there. That's clever from Morocco. I don't think he's going to be first to the ball here.
Wow.
Got to say, I didn't see it that way.
This is clever from Morocco.
يجيو تيتصرفوا الكرة، اللي جر الكرة اللي عنده الخط ديالو بعد الهيت
outfield players,
الخط
which is very
ديالو،
good. They got
ما
the
خصهاش
ball.
تدخل لعبها، فهمتي؟
It's their 2 star players as well. It's Nadi and Fouad.
This is clever. I really
هذه راه
think it's very
قديمة،
smart. We saw
قلبت
this
عليها قديمة، كان
against
تيلعبها في
the
ميريكان.
Ukrainians when they really started to run away with
بواحد
the match.
نسبة الطريقة.
Be wary if you don't score. Nadir. Vakaya has to come. It's gone off the post.
How unlucky. How unlucky is that? How is your luck? No chance. No chance. No luck. No suerte. No fortuna.
We've been saying that Vakaya is one of the best goalkeepers. He's going to have to be here. Great tackle. Vakaya again. And it's gone just behind. The Moroccans wanted it to be a goal kick. The Japanese looking not to waste time. They're getting 2 quick players.
And now Morocco got their keeper back and their skipper as well. But look at that from Nadir. All aboard the showboat.
Yeah, but he missed it. He missed it. And now it's the Japanese. Take it. Go for it. Japan looking to get the equaliser. Oh, it isn't. But it's a goal for Japan. Junichi's fist is raised. Japan are loving life.
شي هادي يعني ما فيهم هما دخل حتى تكون الحارس ولاعب هما تيكونوا جوج بالضبط عيفانتي وعمارتي واحد عايشين حنا ما درناش حنا نديرو كل ماركينا دابا الثالث بوان ولا ثلاثه الواحد هي هادي
with the post.
يكفي هنا الماركي
back out there for the Atlas Lions. Vakaya comes to close. It's brilliant from Morocco.
اللعبه هذه كنا ولا درناها
52 seconds. Japan can't waste any time.
دابا خصنا نكونوا رابحين ب4.
They score. They always score, Morocco, and they immediately restore their 2-goal cushion. And time is very much of the essence for Japan. We're into added time now.
Japan need 1 more. They need 1 more. Let's make a game of this. Japan looking, trying. Japan still going. He's offside, I think. He is. He is.
Offside.
He's offside.
Offside.
Yep, you're right, Simon.
This is huge for Morocco.
Offside.
The arm was raised. You spotted it right away. You could see it. You could read it here. It was right in front of us, right in front of our gash, and this is confirmation.
Yeah, he's clearly offside. I don't have any doubts here. He's not behind the ball. Ball goes forwards. There you go. Easy as you like. This is huge now for Morocco. They went into this double period 2 up. They could exit the double period 3 up. And time will be up in 4 seconds. Nadir to finish. And Vakaya comes to the rescue.
It's Simon Harding in goal. What a save from Fukaya. I know you like to live vicariously through him. as I do through Obed Martinez. What a save! And that could be one of the many sliding doors moments in this match as we hit half-time, and we can now perhaps listen into what the coaches have to say at the break.
Oh, Keisuke Fukai has been absolutely brilliant. I don't think the goalkeepers get enough credit in these situations. He's kept Japan in the match. It's been absolutely brilliant for him. Nadir. Okay,